How are you?
Hope everybody's doing great tonight. We are here for our Tuesday night Watch Hangout chit chat, and we've got 15 watching so far, and we've got 4. Is it 4, 3, or 4 unboxings? Something like that. Bunch of unboxings, so get those upvotes in. Now up to 18 watching, so get those upvotes in, please. Everybody watching now, upvote for us, and we will get to those unboxings. We're also going to have AI pick JJ's new collection.
AI is out of fucking control.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. And we're also going to talk about the new releases from AP and from Vacheron Constantin Tantoon and all of that stuff. But first, let's say hello to everybody out there. First of all, Miss Jen, what is on the wrist? Or should I say, which UG is on the wrist this evening?
Not a UG today.
Hey, oh, that's right. In honor of the new Audemars Piguet.
That's right. I.e. the Tank Aggie or Tank Aggie fake.
Yeah, Tank Aggie fake. Yes. So very cool. We've got the ghost of Yiddish Gambino, Nate. What's on the wrist tonight, Nate?
Today I have been wearing my JJ Lacoute Reverso Duo Face.
Yay! And speaking of JJ Lacoutes, Mitch, what's on the wrist?
Great non sequitur.
Yeah, what's on the wrist?
Well, if it's an unboxing, it's the Marine Corps watch.
There you go.
Celebrating not just the unboxing, but the landing of the Marines at the confluence of the Mississippi and Missouri rivers.
Fantastic.
Famous.
And
very few people know about it. It was done in secret.
Yeah, and Mitch has, of course, one of our unboxings this evening. Nate has one of our unboxings. And this man has one of our unboxings, Mr. Blake Ray, maybe 2, who knows? But what's on the wrist before you start unboxing there, Mr. Blake Ray, sir?
A Sin 157, super rare.
Nice.
Nice piece.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Is this from the brand or a Vegas pawn shop pickup?
It's a Vegas pawn shop special, man. Believe it or not.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So
they were practically giving it away.
Oh,
get all my focusing up here and ready to go. I've got a watch on tonight that Blake is very familiar with because he was with me when I got it. The beautiful smoky gray dial Maurice Lacroix Icon. Although it looks black in this light, it's actually a smoky gray. And if you get it in direct sunlight, there's a little tinge of blue in there as well. It's a very cool dial.
Is that on the bracelet or the rubber strap?
It is on the bracelet.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't have the rubber strap for it yet.
Okay.
I may get it at some point for the summer. I haven't decided yet, but I really like this on the bracelet. I think it looks great on the bracelet. And the bracelet is very well made, unlike some other, hacky looking, cheap, integrated bracelet design watches. This one's is very well made. This whole watch is very well made. Finishing's beautiful. It's got a nice weight to it. It's nice and thin because it is quartz. But I love the watch. One of my favorites.
AD pickup, or is that an Ashford special?
That was from the brand. I bought it directly from Maurice Lacroix.
Nice.
They were at our show that we had down here in November, and Blake was nice enough to introduce me to Marcia and the folks at Maurice Lacroix, and they were selling watches at their booth, and so I bought one of them. Direct from the brand. So yeah.
Heck yeah.
And so let's see who's in this evening. AB, of course, is here. Who is Al, and why is he picking JJ's watches? Yes, that's nice. It's AI, hun. AI, hun. But that's okay. It's okay. We forgive you. This freaking AI is out of control. Absolutely. We did that one, and it is still out of control. Easy E, $2. First one in the race. Let me get the list up here so I can put you in. And why this isn't opening, I don't know, but I've got it open now. So we've got you in the race this evening, Easy E. For Z Race, do they have squids? We'll have a surprise for you at the end of the show, sir. Because we did our due diligence on squids. We, of course, have the Ghost of Yiddish Gambino. Welcome, watch people. We've got Caliber YQG. Hey, hey. Tuesday Night Live and unboxings. Absolutely. AB loves the Reverso. DC Chris with $10. Thanks for hosting Rob, I think, and thanks to the panel. Yeah. And I could have been hosting in my robe, but I decided to get dressed. So there you go. And we have $2 for the race from our man, Mitch Halpern. I've got to be me. Thank you very much. Dr. Bob's Nightmare. My singing was the nightmare for the evening. Integrated bracelet is so 90s. Absolutely. And I'm so 60s. And your point is, we've got Hobby of Ours. It's LaCroix. That would be correct. So we want to do some new watches first, I'm guessing. We'll talk about those for a little bit, and then we'll get into the AI predicting JJ's new watch collection. So let's start with, AP did a whole bunch of releases and new movements and all kinds of stuff today. But we'll start with the fun one, Yiddish.
Sure. I love this watch. I honestly, and looking back at the history of it, and comparing it to Cartier's Tank Aguichet that they released last year, I think this blows all of them out of the water. Just an absolutely stunning watch. Great display case back. Beautiful, beautiful black dial. Horrific price of, I think, about $65,000. And after I spent
71.
71, after I spent a good amount.
175,000. So it's about a third of what the tank costs.
Yeah, and I like this one so much better, especially with the display case back and not just having a slab of metal on the front. And it's also not the size of a postage stamp, because I've tried the Tank Aguichet and it is really tiny. This one is about 34 by 47.
So what do you like better about that one than this one?
I like the black dial rather than a continued slab of metal. Okay. I like the fact that they went with a color matched date wheel and minute, or not date wheel, hour and minute wheel for this. I love the fact that they outlined the apertures in the rose gold. I like the design of the case sides,
the step sides,
the step sides. I like that it has a traditional crown at 3 o'clock. And I do really like the fact that it's 34 by 47, so it's like a regular sized watch. Having tried on the Tank Aguichet, it fits if you have a wrist of about 6 to 6.5 inches. But anything above like 6'7", it's just not going to work.
Above 6'7".
Yeah, it's not going to work. This one's actually pretty much the same size as the mechanical Santos Dumonts, which are 34 by 46. This is 34 by 47. There's only one downside to the AP other than the horrific price. Somebody pointed out to me today that this watch looks like a buck-toothed cyclops, and now I can't unsee it.
You mean this?
Yep.
I can't unsee it. I mean, if somebody still wants to give me the watch, I'll definitely take it. But it's just like you bastards with the Jacques Dro looking like a snowman, and
Snowman, yeah.
the Piaget double jus looking like a toilet seat from an Airstream.
And the cat butthole watch and
Oh, the cat, yes, absolutely, the cat butthole watch, otherwise known as the Chopard Alpine Eagle. So now this is now the bucktooth Cyclops, but damn, does it look good?
Yeah. So just
So-
to give you a couple of different angles, there's the side with the sign crown, and that's comparing it to the Cartier or the vintage.
this
I'm
is
sorry, the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, because it has a snaggletooth thing looking on it too. There.
hey, I have a snaggletooth. It's right down there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so what were you going to say, Jen?
So this is 25 across. And that one is what, 34 across?
30. That one is 34 across and 47
So-
lug to lug. That one I think is like 25 by 37.
So I have a 7.5 inch wrist for anybody that is concerned with that. And that's what it looks like on a 7.5 inch wrist. It fits. It works. So 34 is even bigger than that. So if people are worried about it fitting somebody that has 7.5 inch or larger wrists, this is actually a really good size. Because they do wear bigger than what they look like or what the numbers would say. You got to remember it's a rectangular case, and any kind of square case usually wears a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Nate, you're in trouble with AB. Thanks, Nate. My 12-year-old daughter just heard you say 6'7".
Yeah. So, by the way, the Cartier tank aguiché is actually smaller than the AliExpress tank aguiché.
I think the original is what, 23.
Yeah, it's like 23 by 35 or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Because I also got the AliExpress version.
Yeah.
They had a special, and it was I think I paid $17 including shipping.
Yeah.
So I just because I wanted to see the vibe of it, and yeah, it definitely wears bigger than the real one, but I think that this, being the same size as like the Santos Dumont XL, if you can wear that, you'll be able to wear this. It's pretty much the same thing. Or frankly, the large size reversos. And this thing has like a bunch of reverso vibes to it as well, from the case sides, instead of it just being slab sided like the tank aguiché. I mean, it's like a combination of the two, plus the very interesting black, I'm guessing, lacquer dial.
It is a PVD coated sapphire.
Ooh, okay. I have not even heard of anybody doing such a thing. That's pretty cool too.
So let's see. We just got Vimal shared this with us, so let me put that on. This is the Hodinkee little video, and you can see how it wears.
Yeah, I really like it. I like the strap integration. It looks really nice. I'm hoping to see
some
it
people
at some
said
point.
earlier today that they weren't a fan of the strap, that it made it look like a whoop. I get that. You can change the strap. I'm sure
doesn't
that
look
they're
like it
going to have a
wears
million
very
straps
well.
for it. So
It doesn't look like what, Blake?
It doesn't look like it wears very well. Maybe it's just me, but
I've got a different perspective. Okay, I agree. It's an incredibly attractive piece. But at that price, and with the fact that the jump hour has been done to death, I'm not exactly going to be saving my pesos for one.
Yeah,
But
same here. It's like at this point, every time I see a watch with like this kind of pricing, I immediately think to myself, like, what, banger of a precious metal watch on a bracelet can you get from, any number of brands for the same price?
Yep.
Or what 2 or 3 or 4, or, however many watches you want to say, like the cost of this is like the cost of not even just an outstanding collection, a tremendously high-end outstanding collection you could have for the same price as this watch. And I'd rather have that than just the one.
I mean,
So
if this was half the price that they're going to be asking, I could probably look past the derivative nature of the whole jump hour shtick and be more inclined to want to add it to the collection. But at that price,
Is it like limited production or is it something like that?
I think it's limited, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
it
think it's
may be
limited.
like the remaster.
I wonder
let's
how
go down and
obtainable
see.
it'll be.
It
See if
should say
says
in the
on-
specs if it's limited.
Yeah, I think probably at the very bottom, maybe.
Yeah, let's go down here. Case thickness. Well,
It doesn't say anything.
doesn't
about
say anything about whether it's going to be
Okay.
limited or not.
Okay.
In this technical availability and price. Yeah, released
permanent
as part of the
collection.
permanent collection. Yeah, so
Oh,
not
wow.
limited.
So the other thing I just want to say with this is everybody bitches and moans about AP just being the Royal Oak brand. And I'm one of them. And so if you think about it, the 3 collections that they have, the Royal Oak, the Offshore, and even the Code 1159 is based on the octagonal shape. Although it's a strap watch, I mean, it's based on the octagonal shape to some extent of the Royal Oak. So they have 3 Royal Oakish lines, and then they have these kind of one-offs, the remasters, and now this. We all complain that everything is a Royal Oak and they need to have something different and more. I give them props for, picking a shaped watch and a different way of telling time, and PVD coated sapphire, which I've never even heard of before as a dial material. So I'll give them credit for something new. I don't know whether or not this was in the pipeline before the new management and CEO got there, or if this is something that's like maybe
I think
one
this
of
is
her
all
first
Ilaria
pieces.
now.
I think-
They're
yeah, I
through
think it's
all
all
of
hers.
Benhamid's
Well, good for them.
stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? They had the Jules Audemars dress watch line. A lot of those are really amazing watches and tremendous complications. They had the Edward Piguet line. So Edward Piguet, yeah, of rectangular watches. So mad props to them for starting something again. And I hope that this
Yeah.
leads to different things besides just being the Royal Oak brand, because that will eventually come to bite them in the ass at some
Yeah.
point.
It's funny
Yeah.
that you say that too, because people complain when all they do is the Royal Oak, and then when they put something else out, everyone's like, "Oh fuck, that's hideous!" Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, people complain no matter what.
True.
That's the
Here's
problem.
what they're
I was
really
about to say the
complaining
same
about.
thing.
What they're complaining about is I want them to get rid of the wait list or the fact that you have to buy 3 code 1159s before you can get into a Royal Oak. At
You
least
gotta buy 10 for this one.
I know, right?
Oh.
And so I think that's really what they want. It's not, oh, we want a new design. It's, oh, we want you to get rid of that so you can actually walk in and buy the watch you want. And that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. So
Yeah,
they can
I
just
commented
buckle
about
up.
I commented about that earlier today. This is a brand
Yeah.
that makes like 50,000 watches a year. They want to scale up to make around 60,000, maybe 65,000 a year. So that's divided between codes, all the different Royal Oaks, all the different offshores, and then these one-offs. You have this. If it's part of the permanent collection, it's not part of any line yet. So hopefully, there's a line of watches, pure dress watches or complications that are going to come out. And then you've got like, things like the remaster, tribute, what is it, to brutalism or things like that. Those kind of
Okay, yeah.
one-off,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which, by the way,
RVs and all that. Yeah.
and again, that brutalism watch is a beautiful dress watch too. Just
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic.
design. Just
I was
absolutely
one of the
stunning.
few because a lot of people hated on that thing, but I actually liked
I
it.
know.
I think it's a beautiful watch, but the fact is, there's a million people that want an AP, and if they're only making 50 or 60,000 watches a year, okay. That means unless you're a whale or a celebrity or an athlete or an influencer or whatever, it's even hard for a regular person to be able to walk in and just get a code. I mean,
Yeah.
they do not make, and they're never going to make the number of watches to meet demand.
Yeah.
No.
So, you're stuck with what you're stuck with.
Is it?
But
is
you
it
can't
easier-
use that as an excuse either. Like,
Right.
if you want them to make new designs, they're making new designs. Whether you like them or not, you shouldn't be upset about that. The fact that they're expanding their line of watches is what should be important to you, whether or not it appeals to you or not.
This case back is really beautiful, by the way.
Is it just
Couple
me?
things.
And I get the heritage behind this piece, but is it just me or that it doesn't feel like new or refreshing?
It's
Because of
just
the
like
tank
it's
and-
everybody doing throwbacks, man.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's jump hour looks the exact same at this point.
Geezer
Yeah.
watches are here to stay, folks. They're here to stay.
I was just looking at the little recommended on the side here, and see what
Hey.
this looks like. Let's see. Do we have
That
any
looks
better
like
picture?
a Patek Philippe 5120 or 5111 Gondolo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
They don't have any good pictures,
Raymond
though,
Wheel.
man. What's the deal? Yeah, Raymond
Jumping
Wheel.
hour.
That's because it's from 2009.
Yeah,
Oh gosh.
2009. There you go.
And it'll be
That's why this
interesting
looks so bad.
because when I was looking around at the watches that AI was suggesting for JJ, it was showing me some of the older models of the AP Jump Hour, and they have one that's a Sonnery, I think, if I remember right. And there's some different versions, so I'm not wondering if they may, because this is a brand new movement. They created this movement for this watch, and they're not just going to put it in one watch. I think they'll put it in a couple models to start with, see how they do. So I think there's going to be another one that is more like up to date, so to speak. It's going to have an actual like dial on it. It's not going to be an
They
aperture
could
window
use
style
this.
dial.
They could use this to reintroduce the Edward Piguet line.
I thought they used this movement. I thought it's a module, and they used this movement on one of the baby Royal Oaks or whatever.
No,
I think
this is a whole
they-
new. This is a whole new movement.
See, it says
that they-
introduced right there in
Yeah,
2022.
it's new-ish, they say.
Oh, okay.
So it's okay, 7122. It shares the base with the one that was introduced in 2022 with the Royal Oak Jumbo, but it's been modified to
yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
to do the jumping hour.
Yeah, that's the way that most of them do it. Throw some little plugins on top, you know.
Well, it just makes sense. I mean, there's no sense in reinventing the wheel. I mean, every watch is basically
Yeah,
just a base movement, anyways, with a module on it.
yeah,
So,
Yeah.
I mean, they don't need too many movements, but I mean, it is very beautiful.
well,
Yeah,
when you
where's
want
that
them to
Raymond?
make-
Where's that Raymond wheel again?
Oh,
Let's see
God.
if Nate can buy this on stream for under $300.
I know,
I
right?
saw. I want to find it.
It's probably going
didn't
to be
get
like
a good-
150. For
Let me give you the number
2009,
of
if
it.
you
You
can
can
find
you can start searching for it. It's movement is the RW 1400. What's the name of the watch here? Man, this site's changed since 2009 because there's nothing on here that there's no way I can find it easy.
Does it say at the top?
Just says new Raymond Weil with jumping hour complication.
Let me see if I can find it for you.
All right, I'm gonna go find it. That's good enough for me for the moment.
people forget that the remaster, one that everyone talks about, the brutalist version, was actually the second remaster. It was remaster 01, which was basically a reissue of a vintage chronograph.
Yeah.
And I've been keeping my eye on that one as a possible 70th birthday watch. But that's a completely different aesthetic.
So try this, the Don Giovanni Cosi Grande Jumping Hour.
I just found it. So
You found it? There you
yeah,
go.
I found the name, and I am on the hunt.
What's the price tag floating around?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't
we'll
even
find
want
out.
it. Authentic Watches has it listed for $13,195
What?
For a Raymond wheel?
I'm guessing that is a actual solid rose gold case.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, for that price.
Damn.
Either that or it's filled with cocaine.
Or it could be one of those like South African dollars. You know what I mean?
It's a Krugerrand. Yeah.
Well, so let's move on to another watch while Nate is doing his online shopping.
Yeah. Move on.
Let me take a break real quick from the APs to bring this beauty in.
Oh.
And this one, my friends, no arguing about the price over this because it's price on request. So basically, you can't afford it.
That means it's free.
Yeah, right. But boy, it's good looking, isn't it?
Vimal said he found a steel one for 1,800. Oh, is that a
Yeah.
Yeah, I found a steel one already too.
God, look at those freaking numerals on that thing, man. What the hell?
So this is the.
I like this.
Oh, I love the look of this watch. It's gorgeous.
It's a completely titanium watch with a tourbillon.
Yep, that's it.
Beautiful red.
I wonder what photographer was like, here, take the watch, like put your thumb through it, and then hold this strap.
Oh, come on, Blake. You think that that's actually a real picture and not a
look at the lighting.
Computer
Look at
rendering?
the lighting. The lighting gives it away. Like the watch is perfectly lit. There's very little shadow on the bottom. Like it's totally fake, but still.
But the dial color is remarkable.
I wonder what it looks like in real life.
And you know what's interesting? They were comparing I saw some. I think it was Chisholm Hunter that had the comparison of the tourbillon to the new Perpetual that has the burgundy dial, and they're completely different burgundies.
Yeah,
which was interesting.
And these are the last two. The on a couple of rubber straps, a white and a matching burgundy rubber strap. The matching burgundy rubber strap with that dial is that's the way to go.
Yeah,
that's really beautiful.
I just can never contemplate spending this amount of money on a non-precious metal watch.
Oh, I know. No,
it's just insane.
I mean, would I ever get this? No, but boy, it sure is good to look at.
Yeah, no kidding.
What's the price?
On request.
Oh, okay. So that means it's over $250 probably.
That means you can't. That means none of us can afford it.
None of us can afford it.
I wonder what the threshold is where they're like, all right, if it's over 200, price on request.
I don't think it's that because they have watches on the website that are over that price.
Well, then even worse, I guess.
So
this is a we have to make sure that you're not riffraff before we give you this watch.
I'm sure Riffraff will get one.
So Vimal says we can't overlook the size of the case, which is 42.5. I mean, I've got a big wrist, so 42.5 is not a problem. But yeah, for a lot of people, I mean, including JJ, who got rid of his overseas because of the size, that would be a problem.
Yeah.
Well, and one thing that I'll say about the AP releases today that I thought was really interesting is the sizes that they were putting stuff out in. They were filling the gap of a lot of sizes that people wanted in the Royal Oak.
38 mil chronographs back.
Yeah, I mean, and they hit the lady sizes too. I mean, that malachite. I'm sorry, that malachite is killer. It is a
that malachite's
killer
a 40.
watch.
That malachite yellow gold is a 41 millimeter Royal Oak.
It comes in a 38, I think, if I remember right. 38
Yeah,
or a
so-
37. They've got some odd sizes that they've put out and stuff too. But like that one, it comes in 2 sizes. So they have a his and hers in that. And they did that with a lot of the pieces. They did a his and her size. And I just think, you know, the people that can't wear a 32 or wear a 42 are going to go for that 38. I mean, the 38 and the 39 is a sweet spot for pretty much everybody.
Yeah, and this is the 38, calling it unisex, which is correct. 38 Royal Oak chronograph. And that is the stainless steel right there. And here's the precious metal.
Ugh.
I mean,
Ooh.
people can say what they want about Ilaria, but she's doing things that nobody else was willing to do. She's bringing out sizes that people have been clamoring for a long time.
And there's
she's trying to broaden their market reach, because she understands if we don't have people to buy our watches, we're not going to survive. So we've got to make them appealing to more people, you know?
So here's the only pushback I'll give to that, which is you've got AP, Vacheron, Patek that have now priced themselves out for the most part of the entry into that brand. AP is the only one that actually still is, maybe Vacheron if you want to go with like a Patrimony or something along those lines. But in terms of a sports watch, the only brand that you can enter into, you know, after you've gotten a couple of Rolexes, you're comfortable spending $10,000 or $15,000 on a watch. Maybe you want to move up in your mind, because I mean, plenty of people don't even end at Rolex and they've got a great luxury collection. But you know, I want to move up to the best of the best, the Holy Trinity, the least expensive Calatrava in Patek's collection is going to cost you $45,000 out the door. Yeah. The only watch they have under $30,000 in a men's watch is a 5167A, and you might as well just walk in and give both your kidneys, and you're still not getting it.
Yeah.
You can go to AP, put your name down for a sports watch, you know, any of the offshores in any size. There are some that trade for over, some that trade for under, whatever, but you can get one in a few months and start your collection.
Our friend Steve from Leaf Cigars, Darth Simon, Jen, that's very astute observation. Bravo, long live AP. He's of course a huge AP collector. He's got quite a few of them and loves the brand. I think Steve, it's your favorite brand, I would assume, because you've got a ton of them.
Yeah.
He has my favorite millinery of all time. And, you know, I mean, I've owned the millinery before, but the one that he has like blows that one out of the water. He has the fully skeletonized millinery. I don't know if he has it in gold or steel. I remember him posting a picture about it in the WhatsApp earlier. But it again, AP makes amazing watches. They have the ability to make amazing complications. They put them on the platforms they have. I just am happy to see them starting to expand to new platforms. So.
And we want to welcome in Brian the Pipe. How are you doing tonight, Brian?
I just wanted to come and say hello to all my friends.
Hi, Pipe.
Hello,
it's
friend.
good to see you.
El Pipe. What's on the wrist tonight, El Pipe?
I have been wearing the Islander that I won as a
nice.
Yeah, I've been wearing it for the last 3 days because it's been cold here. So nice leather strap on there.
Yeah, that's
is that like a Type 2 Flieger?
Yeah, it's a Flieger style, field style. Nice. Got the little date down there, so I know what day it is and what date it is. You know,
is that the one you won from the show?
Yeah.
Because when we had Mark on, he gave away an Islander watch, and that's Brian won it.
Yeah, nice. I got to go pick what I wanted.
Here, let me bring you up full screen again here. There we go.
Come on. Come on,
Yeah,
focus.
there it is. There's the focus.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah, good. Simple, easy,
Yeah.
comfortable.
Man, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took it out on Sunday and was like, I haven't worn this in a while, so let's throw it on and wear it for a couple days.
We want to thank Vimal for the member chat, 18 whole months. And he says, loved the AP releases, especially the 39 millimeter code. I think we're going to get to that next, I think. We'll wait for it to hit chrono at 40% off. It's a great dress watch option. Any rumors on Cartier? That would be our Cartier expert. I haven't heard any yet.
I've heard a couple of things, but nothing that I would be comfortable saying is anything more than just rank speculation.
Yeah.
But just going from past history, they rotate between. I mean, they always have a few novelties. They'll re-release the Tortue, they'll re-release the Tank Aguiche in limited numbers, and since 2020, they've rotated each year between large mechanical and extra large mechanical Santos Dumonts in limited numbers or either numbered or limited production, meaning they only produce it for 1 to 3 years from Watches and Wonders in April. So last year was an extra large year. So I've heard some things for this year, and there's one that I don't even want to, a rumor that I've heard that I don't even want to put out into the universe because it's something that I've been asking for like 3 years, and something that I really wanted through the NSO program when I started to talk with them about potentially getting that before they shut it down. And if I don't even want to say it, prevent it from coming into the universe.
So I don't have the new code pulled up. I'm looking around and I don't have it, but I will look for it while we talk about this one.
Can I share some APs real quick though?
Yeah. Let me.
Steve, just pull up my screen. Steve shared this photo.
No doxing, Jen.
Nope, it's just on my preview.
That's the millinery. That is just an absolutely sick millinery.
Yeah, so this was 3 of the watches that he had on today. So he
all
took
AP,
this earlier.
man. Nice.
Yeah, beautiful pieces.
Yeah, really. Wow.
He's a huge AP fan. He's got several offshores, several Royal Oaks. So,
what a fanboy.
I know.
I forget the model that the dress chrono on the left is. I know it has like a weird name, but
is that like the Quantium Perpetual Jules Audemars or something?
No, that would mean it's a perpetual. That would mean it's a perpetual calendar, and it's not. That's just a regular chronograph with a date. But it's and it's one where they actually print the name at 12 o'clock on the front bezel. Let's see if I can find one, but that is like quintessential 1990s, early 2000s AP on the far left.
Let's see if Steve says what it is.
Steve,
what is the one on the left?
What's the name of the watch on the left? I don't want to have to search it up on AI.
Just do Chrono 24. Here, I'll tell you. Blow her up.
It's a 1986 chrono, Jules Audemars chrono.
Okay. Yeah, the one that I'm thinking that's similar to that then is the Huitienne, I think it is, or something like that. Huitieme. It's the 3 register chronograph with the date at 3 o'clock that kind of gives off like 7750 or 7753 Valjoux vibes. Just great, amazing dress watches that they made for most of their 150 years of existence. They are so much more than a Royal Oak, and I really hope that Alaria brings as much of that back. It's not just codes, it's not just offshores.
It'll be interesting because obviously they're gonna do some stuff for the anniversary they've already shown that through the jump hour.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what they end up bringing back. I mean, this isn't the first batch of novelties that they're going to talk about. So,
and I heard that they're coming to Watches and Wonders, and I heard on the Collective Horology podcast earlier today that they're actually taking over the space in the main hall that Bell and Ross used to have. Bell and Ross is not participating in Watches and Wonders, and they think that AP has taken that spot.
That's like taking over the lease on some unlucky dead person's apartment.
Fair, but it happens to be prime real estate in the hall, like right across from Rolex, Cartier, and Patek.
It
still didn't help.
No, I don't remember being that close, because if you go around the corner and turn left, you have all these brands, and that was Bell and Ross and like U-boat and all that shit, so, and it was a really small space for
they did comment that it was a smaller space, but it was prime real estate this year. So
I mean, unless the floor plans change, which I'm sure it changes throughout the course of the year. Bell and Ross.
Well, you'll be Gonzo streaming. You'll be Gonzo streaming for us, right?
I hope so. I'm trying to figure out if I'm for sure going. So
can you make sure and stop make sure and stop at the McDonald's too?
Yeah, but those three APs that Steve posted earlier today is like, sort of the breadth of the brand as it used to be, and hopefully will be again.
Bell and Ross doesn't need Watches and Wonders because they have Mr. Wonderful.
That's right. They've got Mr. Wonderful, and his customized red B&R straps. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Yes, Mitch.
From all posting all the goodies.
So if somebody wants to bring up the floor plan, that's fine, and we can talk about it.
Yeah,
but
I'll pull it up.
While y'all are doing that, let me remind you a couple of things. First, we got 3 unboxings coming up. Excuse me. So if you haven't gotten your like in yet, please get those likes in. We need quite a few to get the unboxings started. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, right after we look at the floor plan, let's talk about some let's build JJ's new watch collection. So we still have time for the 3 unboxings after we're done with that.
All right. I'm firing up ChatGPT Plus, the paid version.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got the paid version too, but I didn't have time to do the homework. So there's only a couple of you, or 3 of you that may have done the homework.
This is 2025.
Yeah.
He did say that. He said, but they are indeed going to be near Rolex and Patek. It's like you said, it's a smaller booth.
Yeah.
So are we moving to the AI? Because it was a really interesting process to get to where we can do this. So in order to try to come up with what will JJ's watch collection be after the great purge of 2026, I went and uploaded about a half dozen transcripts of JJ pods or JJ live streams that he has done regarding revamping his collection, the great purge of 2026, what's next, all of the ones that have been done in January. I fed all of the transcripts into ChatGPT so that it could develop a personality profile of our fearless leader, and so that it can then come up with a watch collection based on what he has, or what it thinks he should have. So it's pretty interesting. I haven't actually now gone and have it create the collection because I'm afraid, it's going to tell me that he's going to have like 8 Martin design watches, and then that'll mean he'll have 10. But I have it set up to provide us with the 4 watch collection, which includes the Onyx Day-Date 40.
Right.
Or an 8-watch version to fill the box that he has. Although I think he said on one of the last streams he was thinking about selling the box.
He is,
Did,
yeah.
did you tell AI that he is a huge fan of Christian Ward?
I did not.
No,
I was not going to skew the nonsense, but I did basically say that what his collection now is, as he said several times on the streams over the past month in 26, that he doesn't have the Pepsi meteorite anymore. He sold the Santos Dumont in a act of just sheer insanity. And also the Submariner no date is gone, and he decided to keep a watch that's frankly just an amazing piece, the Onyx yellow gold date 840. So AI had some really interesting thoughts about the fact that that's the watch that he kept of the 4. So are we ready for me to let's see what it'll come up with?
Start her up. Let's see what we get.
All right. 4-piece collection, including the Onyx date 840. What say ye, Chat GPT?
That might skew the results right there. Do we have to pull up pictures?
It's going to.
Will it?
Yeah. So yes, I'll ask it to put up the picture. So it says the 4-piece JJ luxury collection. Number 1 is the Sovereign, the non-negotiable anchor, and the role is identity sealing, authority, and the final word. And that that role is filled by the date 840.
Right.
So the intellectual counterweight, number 2, luxury for your brain and not the room. Let's see what it's telling me the roles first. The third one is the low pressure luxury daily.
I feel like that's going to be the Panerai.
And the sanctioned exit experimental luxury. So it's given us these. This is the 4-piece. So let's see. Okay. So which 4 watches will they be? And please include pictures. I always say please to AI because when our robot overlords come to take over, I want them to like run up as they're about to put me into the camp and say, no, he always said please.
Have you heard about all the new AI OpenClaw stuff? Have you guys heard about that? Oh, don't look it up. But I was using it and I was running it, and it's got all these huge like security vulnerabilities, and I was like so frustrated with using it, and I was thinking about saying I'm gonna delete you, but then I'm like, just let me just delete it, like without saying that.
So here we start. Obviously, the Sovereign, which is the watch that he kept. I mean, honestly, this piece is just such a great watch. Given how hard it was for him to get it a number of times. All right, the intellectual counterweight.
Of course.
Whoa.
And the damn near impossible to get chronometer.
Not only is it impossible to get, it's going to be double impossible for JJ to get from the boutique. So it's giving us the Chronomet Souverain. Yeah. And why is this perfect for JJ? It's perfect for JJ because it is the anti-Rolex. It is a horology first, flex last, precious metal without theatricality, worn for the wearer, not for the room.
Flex last.
And he has already had an FP Journe, and they will probably never give him another one.
Which one is he being selected? Because there's, what is that, a white gold or platinum? And then
so the left one looks like it's the rose gold Havana dial, and the right one looks like it's the rose gold cream dial. With the applied markers. These are, and actually this is my favorite FP Journe of all. So there we go. We have the number 2 watch. Let's see what number 3 is.
You already
the low pressure daily, the Vacheron Constantin Overseas, which is yet another watch that I believe that JJ has had.
He's had the blue. He had the blue dial.
I should have picked that watch. All this.
Yeah, that watch, the silver dial, that's what Kurt has one of those.
Yeah, it's a great watch.
Yeah,
I had the black dial of this one. So this is the low pressure luxury daily. This replaces the sub without undoing the rest because it's genuinely luxurious steel. It's adult, calm, and confident, which are 3 words that, of course, I would use to describe JJ. Bracelet and strap versatility, zero hype circus. This is the I want luxury, but not a statement. And why not Rolex here? Because JJ already told us he's done with default Rolex rolls.
There you go. No, I kind of like that.
So let's see number 4, and let's see whether or not
this is the exit.
the Cartier Privé Tank Cintre.
Yeah, he would never get that.
Yeah, he will never buy that.
I can tell. Well, I mean, considering what he had before, it's kind of ironic. So this is Cartier done properly. It is not Santos Energy, which he rejected by selling the perfect Santos Dumont limited edition 500 pieces rose and steel with Arabic numerals and a guilloche dial. So it's going with the I really can't believe this. It's the Tank Cintre. Beautiful watch, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Here we go. The summary. The 4-watch collection is keeping the Rolex Day-Date 40 Onyx. That's his yellow gold. The F. Pigeon Chronomètre Souverain, and the 2 pictures it provided were rose gold. The steel VC Overseas 4500 with the silver dial, and the Tank Cintre.
And we want to welcome George in for his weekly hate on IWC. Hello, George. Good to see you in here.
If when he super chats and gets into the race, just put him in as George the IWC lover.
Yep.
So
he hadn't super chatted yet, so we gotta wait till he super chats, then we can do that.
All right, so that's the 4-piece. Do we want to see what it does for 8?
Yeah, let's fill the box up here real quick, and then we'll get to Jen.
A different 8, or is it going to be this 4 plus another 4?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Tell it to replace them.
And
7 more.
Any of the same 3 you included.
There we go.
So here we go.
Yeah, it's thinking. Working.
So not using those. The 8-watch. The intellectual
no overlap edition.
Yes, the intellectual chronograph. The Longa Zone 1815.
That's a nice piece.
That is a very nice piece. It's a gorgeous piece. This is a thinking watch. That's true. I would definitely say that's a good descriptor of it. The modern independent icon is number 2. And we're back to F. Bjorn with the Octa Automatique.
Well, he had an Octaloon.
Yeah.
Okay. I think ChatGPT's seen Nate's wallet.
I can sense an IWC coming down.
So this is I could definitely see this there. Let's see. The high luxury sports complication. The Patek Aquanaut chronograph. One allowed modern Patek sports watch. It's the pressure release valve. The architectural statement is your AP Royal Oak. And it looks like it picked out the jumbo for him.
Okay.
What's this going to be like $3 million in watches?
Didn't the Radical Independence.
Oh my God, a Debatoon.
A Debatoon DB25, which in all honesty is one of the it's one of the few Debatoons that I really like. It has just this beautiful combination of the modern, or postmodern and classic watchmaking. And that dial with the gold fleck is just absolutely insane.
I don't want to inflate George's anti-IWC, campaign anymore, but I saw his Starry Various in Vegas. That was the prettiest watch I saw that whole trip.
This is all right, let's see what we have next. The experimental hot piece, the MBNF Legacy Machine.
The 101. Yep. Killer piece.
That's a great watch. The old world classic. All right, he's getting Grandpa's watch back. So instead of the Santos,
Wow.
he's getting the Calatrava.
33
Small-
millimeter.
Yeah, they did make this in slightly more than 33, but fine.
No, 33 and 31.
We want to thank
I think the 5119 was a 36.
We want to thank Anteater for the $2 super sticker. We've got you in the race
Thanks,
this evening.
man.
Thank you, sir.
All right, and number 8, the
Speedy?
cult
Is
chronograph.
it a
Let's see
Speedy?
what the hell this is.
It's got to be a Speedy. Oh,
Panda.
Daytona.
Space Panda.
Yeah, it's the Ghost.
I
It
think
does.
the Speedy is more culty than the Daytona.
I don't know.
Like
Well-
at least like in the bigger scheme of things. I mean, everybody wants the Daytona, but the Speedy is more out there.
That's
So-
interesting. Did 1916 make an investment in AI? I love it.
Most likely it did.
Probably.
So why?
it's
So
just
we
a
got
tough-
those 8 pieces. Why does this box work? There's no sub GMT or Santos relapse, no brand redundancy loops, multiple exit safe pieces, multiple identity safe pieces, and the date remains untouchable. And comments that this box can lose 2 watches and still feel complete.
What?
Uh,
Ask AI to calculate the value of this box.
yeah.
Because
And while
What
he's doing
is the
that-
market? Yeah. What is the market value of this 8 watch box?
And while you're doing that,
And did JJ win the lottery in order to get them?
we want to thank Brian the Pipe for his member chat for the Tuesday crew. That also gets him in the race. And then we're going to get to George's super chat in just a moment after we see what the chat says.
All right. So 42.7 for the 1815 Chrono, 74 for the Stradivarius DB25, 78 on the Legacy machine. It's undervaluing the Calatrava. I think that the 5119G is a little more now. The 15202, the Ghost, and the 5968A. So these are secondary market prices. So it's only 499,700.
It's only $500,000.
Do you need to win the lottery? You do not really need a lottery win. So I'm going to do one more thing, if it's all right. I'm going to say he sold the Note 8 sub. Was that a 126 reference or a 116 reference? I think it was a newer one, right?
Yeah, I think it's 126. Yeah.
126610, the two-tone
You gotta
rose
tell him that
and
JJ lives a very humble life, okay?
this 200 and the
He lives in his
gold
mom's
126.
basement. And
And
I know,
and
I mean,
say also
she's-
mention that he sold his FP Journe Octaloon.
I'm not going to do that, but I'm just saying the 3 that he just sold, which would be the
Okay.
the sub, the Dumont, and the white gold Pepsi Meteorite. Give me an 8 watch collection.
Like, how can you
That he
afford
can-
this in
he
your
can
mom's
buy
basement?
with the values of those 3 pieces.
oh,
Oh, that's interesting.
Let's see. Should we do 8 or let's do 4?
Yeah, let's do 4.
Okay.
All right.
With
While
photos,
we're
yeah.
letting it think, we want to thank George. Doubt any IWC is in top 100. Chat GPT knows.
You know what? I'm going to do something just for George after this thing gives us an answer here.
Top 5
All
IWCs you can
IWC
buy for this budget.
Sorry, what?
Top 5 IWCs you can buy for under $100,000.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to ask the question that George is presuming. So
Yes, and Riswell says, while I'm here saving up for AliExpress watches, we're
exactly.
doing this. But that's why we do this, because we all have to fantasize about something other than, what we always
facts.
fantasize about. Facts.
I love watching ChatGPT's internal voice.
Yeah.
So while we're doing this, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my options.
Yeah, pull up
That's
your
okay.
options, and while Nate's doing this. We'll go back to Nate after it comes up with its answer here.
Okay, so I'm gonna come up with 3 watches because JJ also has. Let me show this real quick. He has. He has these 2 watches. If you can pull those up.
Mm-hmm.
And he has said that this watch on the left is one that he wears all the time. He loves it.
I wonder who made it for him.
Well, he actually came up with the combos. I just had to swap some stuff out for him. He's actually really good at making combinations. If you want somebody to help you do Seiko mods, he's really good at it. But yeah, so he wears this one all the time. The Batman / GMT, whatever you want to call it. So that's one. So we've got the Day and this one that we already know. The next watch that it picked was screenshot.
No doxing.
I'm not doxing anybody. I don't even pull up WhatsApp anymore. It's not worth it. That's Chrome. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. So the next one, JJ has wanted a 321.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, okay, 321, but let's get him into something a little different. He wants precious metal. So we did the 321 Seamaster from 1956.
Ooh.
Rose gold. Beautiful watch. Beautiful, beautiful watch. I went with the square pushers instead of the pump pushers because I think that fits him a little bit better. But this is one that I thought he might like. And then this was the micro or independent choice. This is the Piguet Royal Paris watch. It's 39.5 millimeters. It has a moon phase, a date, looks like a small seconds and a power reserve on it.
That's actually really nice.
It's a beautiful watch.
Yeah,
beautiful
awesome.
watch.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Comes in a couple different configurations, but I really liked this configuration. I think that this would go well. But yeah, beautiful piece. And then the last what?
The free engraving for JJ will be like, Ma, meatloaf.
That's right. But and you know, as I was going through watches as it was pulling them up, I was thinking, okay, I know JJ wants he's not wearing dressy stuff that much. And if he wants to wear something dressy, he's gonna wear the Onyx Day. So let's get him something that is more practical. This is a little dressy, but then you could wear this with anything. You know, simple, straightforward watch. It's got a couple complications on it, so it's not super fancy. And then the last watch is the Longines Legend Diver in
Poland
rose
edition?
gold.
Rose gold. I didn't even know they made it in rose gold. That is
Poland
cool.
42 millimeter. Beautiful piece. This was just, you know, I went for precious metal stuff because I know that that's kind of what he's been looking for. He's not really getting into too much stainless steel anymore, short of his Seiko mods. So I thought, let's see if we can find some, you know, precious metal stuff for him. Found a couple rose gold watches. The Piguet isn't a precious metal, but I think that it works well with the overall aesthetic that he's kind of going for. But yeah, great pieces.
And we want to welcome Cool Knuckles as a new viewer. Welcome, welcome. He says he
Nice.
likes the new Seiko mod. Thank you, sir. I had nothing to do with it, but Jen built it. So there you go.
This is like
and
an organized crime Polish watch. Sorry.
Yeah. And cool. Jesus.
I don't even know what the hell that means.
I mean,
who the hell's gonna buy a freaking gold Longines?
A baller. That's
in
who.
Poland.
Baller.
The same person that's going to buy a sapphire Bell and Ross.
There you go. Cool Knuckles. Make sure while you're here, please subscribe to the channel if you like what you're seeing, and drop a like. We are still one like short of getting to our unboxings started. So somebody drop a like there so we can get over 30, and a thumbs up would be much appreciated. But welcome in, Cool Knuckles. Glad to have you here.
Mm-hmm.
I like that legend. I mean, the price is a little up there, but for a precious metal watch, actually 10 grand is not bad.
It was 7 grand last week.
Oh, well, inflation in Poland it's a lot.
It's just them gold prices.
This week's prices are not last week's prices.
Yeah,
right.
Nate, are you still there even though you're not on camera?
I am.
Oh, okay, good. I was going to add the what we got going with chat here. What does it come up with?
So it has come up with, it didn't give pictures, so I'm going to ask it to give pictures for these. So it basically indicated about between a $75,000 and $80,000 budget based on the sale of the 3 watches that JJ got rid of. Mm-hmm. And again, it's keeping the anchor of the Day-Date 40 Onyx. It's still recommending the Vacheron Constantin 4500V. So it's the Overseas Generation 3. Mm-hmm. It's recommending a Code 1159 Chrono, which is a great, amazing value piece on the secondary market. Those things are like 52 new, and you can get them in the low 20s. And they are just really good watches. And as the dress watch, the A. Lange & Söhne Saxonia Thin. So this is like potentially your copper blue, or you can go with one of the standard dial versions.
Hasn't he had a Saxonia Thin?
I don't think so, but
I know he's had one, but I don't think it was that one. I don't know what Lange he had.
So again, it gave a pretty well-rounded collection here. You've got your Day-Date 40 Onyx as the anchor,
right.
One steel piece, but it's a high horology, Holy Trinity watch. Another Holy Trinity piece with the Code 1159 Chrono. There's a million different versions that he can pick from in the 20s. And same thing with the A. Lange & Söhne Saxonia Thin. You can get them for you can get them into the low to mid teens, depending on the condition. So I think that's a pretty badass 4-piece collection.
That's not bad at all. I kind of like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's got dress, it's got 2 Holy Trinity watches, both sporty pieces. It's all precious metal other than the one piece. So it's one steel piece. And even that steel piece, it's the VC Overseas Gen 3. That's 3 watches in one, because you've got the gator strap, you've got the rubber strap, and you have the bracelet. Quick change system.
That's very cool. That's some good recommendations.
This thing is kind of smart.
So we do want to remind you that we'll have a race at the end of the show, and you know how to get into the race. Super chat, member milestone chat. You can also gift memberships, and you can join the channel. And if you join the channel, that also gets you into our WhatsApp group, where you can talk to all of these people and about 100 more about watches 24/7, 365. So did anybody else do this? Blake, did you do one, or anybody else do one? Am I missing? Okay, good.
Sorry.
So let me no, I didn't have time either. Today was a mess. But most of my days are messes these days.
I did my homework, teacher.
That's right. Thank you. We have 33 upvotes, so we can also do some unboxings. Who would like to unbox first? Because we have Blake, we have Mitch, and we have Nate with unboxings. Any volunteers for first?
Mine's a light snack, so I probably should go first.
A light
All right.
snack.
But I do have another watch in there that maybe I'll unbox later
Okay.
after Mitch's.
Okay.
Okay.
Just make sure you
So-
unblur.
So and honestly, you know, Blake is always a snack. So anyway, there you go.
Whoa, easy. Coming from the guy that had him on his couch. I mean, Wayne, I mean,
How do I?
That's right. I
undo
had him on my
this?
couch. Yes.
y'all cuddled under the blanket, ate popcorn, and watched movies, didn't you?
Yeah, we both wouldn't fit on my couch. It's not that big, and I am.
You watched Point Break, didn't you?
Yeah.
How do I unblur it now? It's not letting me unblur.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Were we
Visual
playing?
effects. Let's see. Okay.
Were we
Oh,
playing
okay, this
Brokeback
was
Hockey?
This was built
there
in
you
the
go.
StreamYard this time. All right. This is the
Warning.
first time I've seen this
Warning.
on actual watch box. But it does give
Out
it
of
away.
reach of children. Gotta put the box.
It's got a battery in it, so it's going to kill you.
You know. Dun, dun,
Comes in a
dun.
little plastic black box. Does anybody know what this is? What this box is?
Yeah, because I saw
Pneumatic?
part of the logo, but anyway, I won't
It's
say.
pneumatic. Oh no,
It's
it's
a
Luminox.
Luminox.
I
Or
got a vaccination. I can't get a Luminox.
yeah, George says it's butane. That's right. It's a watch lighter.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. Is that ceramic?
No, it's Bell and or not Bell.
it's Bell and
Luminox
Ross.
plastic.
Okay. All
This
right.
is the
Very
the
cool.
the anti Tahoe from IWC.
Very nice.
So there you go, George. You should like it
You
because
should
it's not
like
an
it.
IWC.
And this
Does it have a clicky bezel?
is very clicky.
Ooh, nice clicky. Okay.
Yeah, I so they're trying to smooze me to come on my podcast. So I said, send me a watch and maybe I'll consider.
And I'll consider it.
Well, you know, Blake, there's just one step missing for them to get on your podcast.
What's that?
They need to send me a watch too. Anyway.
They might. Yeah. I mean, considering this was like on their website for $500, it probably cost them like $20 to make.
It's a
Well,
cool looking
way
watch.
to
though, man.
yeah, way to pump up the
that'll-
brand that sent you the watch. It's
Yeah.
$500, cost 20.
Dude, I like Luminox. Like I like Luminox. Like I really do.
Yeah.
Like I have another one sitting right here. I just put a battery in, and then I'm gonna send this
Oh,
to my
nice.
friend.
That's neat.
And it's like the one I have.
And
orange and cigarette.
maybe if you guys are lucky, one day I'll show you my Luminox collection.
Ooh.
Hey,
Well,
baby, tritium is
Wow.
where it's at.
I'm sorry, but that voice was like
He
somebody
said,
in high school
"Hey,
telling me.
baby,
Yeah,
if you're
someone telling
lucky,
me-
you'll get to see my Luminox."
Yeah,
He's like,
if
I don't know what you're talking about. I have a girlfriend. She just lives in Canada.
yeah, if you're, that was my like ice hockey voice, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
But no, Luminox is. I will have to say, Luminox was one of my first Swiss watches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
well, and they're purpose built tool watch, and they're cool. I mean, I don't even. I mean, they're kind of like the Swiss G-Shock. Almost.
Yeah, that's what I consider them. John D. It's a Lumi.
Great little knock around watch.
And
Yeah, my
ironically, my
the company was started by the founder of Aluminums.
Okay.
yeah, and ironically, my first one I got from Amazon, and for whatever reason, like it was said that it was delivered. It's like $120. You know, it said it was delivered, and I went to Amazon. I was like, hey, like it never showed up, and it was like, you know, at the time they would let the Amazon people into our door and let them go through the halls, and we had like 300 apartments in this one complex or whatever. And then eventually it showed up back at the office. So I filed for a dispute with Amazon, thinking like maybe this just isn't meant to be. Maybe I'll just get my money back. And then the watch turned up and free freaking Luminox.
Yay!
Yay. Thank you, Bezos.
Hey, Mitch, I'm just letting you know, Luminox is nursing home approved.
Yeah.
Good
to know.
So,
Soft,
Nice
you know,
piece.
fluid
This is-
proof, everything.
Yeah, this is what your nurse at a nursing home will wear.
By the way, just on a completely unrelated and random note, I did ask ChatGPT because of George, why no IWCs?
Oh boy, what did it say?
And the response was, IWC makes great watches, but in JJ's current system, every watch has to justify existence, not just quality. And the IWCs overlap too much with lanes he's already exited from the watches that he's sold.
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
very so
Intellectual.
Yeah, so there, George. You take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it kind of
It did
backed
say-
up
it
what
did-
George
did-
said, but you
It did
know.
say that they were quality watches. If I heard
It
you
also
That's
said, yeah, IWC tends to say this is a very reasonable watch to own, but JJ no longer collects reasonable.
Oh
Needs-
well,
Dang.
look at that.
That's I
That's-
like everything there.
Yeah, there you go. Deep, very, very much so.
That's what we do here.
So
Deep
we have
thoughts.
our second unboxing of the evening. Who would like to go next, Mr. Mitch or Mr. Nate?
I defer.
I'll
Is that
see
cool
you
with you, Mitch?
You an unboxing. All right, let's rock and roll.
Let me get you a big screen there.
Well, you know,
Yes,
Well,
George.
I might
The La
get-
Petite Prince and the Lake Tahoe were on the top 100. So,
tell-
It's a big box.
wow.
Yeah, let me tell you.
How many
I know what it-
watches
I
you
know what
got
it
in that
is, so I'm not
box
gonna say
there,
anything.
Mitch?
It's a 31 millimeter universal Genève.
You know, right? It's a 23 millimeter Royal Oak.
A frosted Royal Oak Mini.
This box was placed in 2 other boxes.
Of course it was.
It was a
Oh,
Russian
that-
nesting
It's
box.
a Matrushka. It's a
Well,
Matrushka watch.
That's the Richemont way right there.
Yeah.
or it's the Omega way.
That's yeah.
And now we've
very true.
graduated to a big box.
Ooh.
Big box.
Mhm.
Big black box. Is it a JJ Le Court? It is a Zenith.
Zenith.
Wow, that
Ooh.
must be at least a 25-inch TV in there.
That's yeah, really. That's apparently now the
It's a-
LVMH way as well,
Yeah.
is to send everything in a big box.
It's an
And
iPad
by the way,
mini.
for everybody under 40 that's in the chat, Zenith used to make television sets.
Yes,
Therefore,
different
that's why-
companies,
They
but
did.
Television sets used to be those things that we watched TV on, not flat screens, mobile devices, pads, you know.
yeah.
You
Can't
need
wait
the
to see-
furniture
They made
movers. to
radios
move
too,
around.
dude. They made little like radios with little dials on them. I remember having one of those.
Yep.
They did.
They made lots of stuff.
I remember being on one of those
That-
for like 40 years, but that's all
That looks very much like a pilot's box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Official Zenith.
Nice.
Fancy.
I know my Zenith boxes. Okay, could be wrong.
Who else thinks that this is the kind of stuff that Blake actually subscribes to on OnlyFans? Oh, open another Zenith. Maybe you got a Bell and Ross.
Are there any?
I'll give you
watch
25
creators?
bucks to open another Zenith.
Are there any watch creators on OnlyFans? Oh, see,
I
don't
was
know,
right.
maybe.
I was right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there are.
The Tipo CP2. Don't see
Nice.
many of these.
Robert.
It's a flyback right here.
That's
Yes.
pretty cool.
Nice.
I like
Nice.
it, Mitch.
That's
The
cool.
old, sort of old looking
Does it have like a Fume dial?
Yep.
Okay.
Is this a Marco special?
So that's basically it's sort of a gray, brown, green Fume
Okay.
Is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
steel version?
steel. Yeah.
I like the
Nice.
strap too.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Strap
Does it
is
come
sort of gray green.
Does it come with a USB stick?
No.
Oh
'Cause
my
they,
God.
they do come with USB sticks from that era, which is weird.
Oh, really?
It does. I just haven't unboxed the stick yet.
Oh, okay.
So it is
Yeah.
complete with the USB stick. Okay.
I had when I got the El Primero 21. What was it called? The 1 second chronograph.
The 521,
Yeah.
100 per second.
Yeah, and it came with a USB stick, and I'm like, what the hell is on this thing?
It's like the instructions to use the watch.
I'm just gonna say, anybody at the end of the day that actually needs the instructions to use a watch is probably not somebody that should be buying a watch.
For that,
Other than a G-Shock, you
Well,
need the instructions for that.
well, for that specific watch, it actually makes sense. The 521.
Yeah.
That's a weird ass, and the crown goes both ways, and you have to wind it both ways, and like.
Hey, the crown goes both ways. That's a perfect watch for Bobby Wood.
Hey now.
Thank you, hon. I love you, El Pipe.
And he can only last 1/100th of a second.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry,
Shots fired. God.
Oh my God.
Y'all
it's
are
like
spicy tonight, man.
Now,
Bobby
now
Specs
you know.
is catching. Bobby Specs is catching strays.
Come on.
Come on.
Somebody
He lives in.
had to say it.
Come on. He lives in Texas. You know, living in Texas, 8 seconds is a long ride. So
That's right.
That is, man.
That's right.
That's why I call it the Lone Star State.
That's
Mhm.
right. And then as we're about to go to Yiddish's unbox, oh, there he is. He's back again. Fantastic. So,
I bought a while ago, and I've told this before in some venue, a Hamilton Intramatic automatic chrono.
yeah.
And so I'm taking it out of the box. I wound it up. The time is running, and I figure I'm going to set the date. So I pulled the crown out to what I thought is first stop, like you do with every other date watch, and the movement stops and acts. And wait a second, you know what's going on here? And for like 10 or 15 minutes, I'm trying to find that date stop, and I couldn't change the date. And then I got to look up the instructions, as embarrassing as that might be. And I find out that this is like the only Hamilton that requires a pusher to set the date.
Okay.
And it was a PVD black watch with a tiny little pusher. And so it was not obvious when sort of just quickly looking at the watch.
Yeah. And isn't the pusher on that on the left side of the case?
Yeah.
Yeah. To set the date. Yeah. That's what I thought.
So I do have to clarify, in all fairness, that Defy 21 actually has a power reserve for the chronograph of 23 minutes. Okay, so Robert, you're doing pretty good, man.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. I love you, Blake. I didn't know you were timing when you were here.
There's your character redemption, right?
A redemption arc. Yes, sir.
No, that's not how character redemption works.
Speaking of character redemption, hey Nate, you've got an unboxing.
I do. So this is a watch that has, I don't know what it is. This is I hate to say this after the conversation that just has happened, but this is my Brokeback Mountain watch.
Oh, wow.
it's a Breguet.
Nope, it's not. But it is a watch that I just can't quit. I have probably owned this watch 5 times in the last 3 years. I wind up buying it. I keep it for 6 months. I wind up selling it for pretty much what I paid for it. Maybe make 500 or 1,000, lose 500 or 1,000, and then inevitably wind up getting it again. I just can't quit it.
Is it another Santos?
It is not a Santos.
Is it Jake Gyllenhaal or Heath Ledger approved?
Oh wait, it's a completely. Where's the? Oh wait.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a. Oh no, George.
I know what
Is it the petite?
It's one of the perpetuals. One of the perpetuals, I think. Yeah,
It is.
Yeah,
The Portugueser perpetual
Okay.
in rose gold.
When are
with
you
the
just
black
going to break
dial.
down and get the eternal calendar?
I don't know what it is about this watch, but I just, every time I see one for a good price, I cannot stop myself from picking one of them up. And I wind up keeping it for a while, and then it goes out of the collection, and then another 6 months later, it comes back in.
So we'll be seeing that at European Watch Company shortly.
You will absolutely be seeing this at some point in the near future at European Watch Company or 1916 or Marco or.
Does your wife know you have a side chick?
Yeah, this is the number. She's like, I thought you sold that watch. I'm like, yeah, I did.
No.
If you set it free and it comes back, I don't know.
Oh yeah, huh?
It's not upside down. It's no. Nate's camera is not mirrored, so.
Oh, hold on. Let me fix that. Yeah, bear with me 1 second. Let's see if it'll.
I don't know if it'll fix it or not. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't.
He buys it. The pre-owned dealer sets it for him. He wears it for a while, sets it down. It unwinds. He can't remember how to set it again, so he sells it.
George,
I'm sorry.
George is dead.
George is dead, but
at least he gave us another $2 before he died. So thank you, George.
This is the again. Nope, I don't need to have anybody set this thing because it is the Kurt Klaus perpetual module. It is all controlled through the crown, so no issues. So you can't screw it up. And it's got it's an automatic with a 7-day power reserve. So it really, and it's a beautiful movement. It's just a great movement in this watch.
It is kind of hockey-ish because it is a big puck.
Yeah.
It's a 44.2 millimeter watch. But it's only about 14 millimeters spin, so it's like the size of a Omega Seamaster in terms of that. But it's also got a pretty short lug to lug, just 50 millimeters, just under 50 millimeters, so anybody can really wear it.
Is it true if the year gets advanced, then it can't go backwards?
You can only set the perpetual calendar forwards. So I just got this. I actually bought this from the Real. It was on their website for a ridiculously low price. So I picked it up. I saw on the website they had it. They had posted it in December, so it still had the December date, and I got it. And because this watch actually, and it was still showing December, and because this watch actually has a year, decade, and century wheel, when I turned the crown to move it to January, I got to see the year change, which is just kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
It is. I mean, look, and it's not just moving from 1, 2, 3, and 4 in terms of the cycle of the leap cycle. It just gives you the date, and this one came with
the extra year.
This is the century slide. It's not going to show up well on camera, but there's a century slide in here that will be installed into the watch after the year 2199.
George thought that was an arsenic tablet for you when you realized you bought an IWC.
Uh-oh.
Dude, all I can just tell you is these things, IWC tries to get $50,000 retail for these now, and you can be picking these up in precious metal, in the teens all day long, and you're never going to lose a penny on them. I mean,
that's a whole lot of watch.
It's a ton of watch for $14,000-$15,000. I don't think I've ever spent more than 15 on one of these, and I don't think I've ever sold it for more than $250 or $500 on the downside, and I've made money on the other ones that I've sold. It's just a lot of watch, and it's a beautifully made watch. I mean, and the Kurt Klaus perpetual system is really ingenious. So it's got technology that nobody else did. I mean, even the new AP perpetual calendars that they claim are just totally controlled through the crown, no pushers. This one, you just pull it and turn it, and everything, including the moon phase, will adjust.
Yeah.
To do that on the APs, you have to pull it out to the first position. Then you can change the week if you turn it one way. You can change the date if you turn it the other way. And you got to pull it back out and push it back in again. And then you can change the other functions, which means you can completely screw up the programming of the perpetual calendar still. And this one is you can't, because everything is programmed to move together. So it's unscrew upable.
Is that the same like dial metal combo that you had before?
Yep. It's a different reference. Usually the ones that have made their way to me have typically been the IW 502119s. And this is I forgot what it is. Hold on.
Is it like a different strap or some bullshit that they like?
I have no. It's a different. This one was. This is a 502103. But it's just. I don't know, man. It's a different generation of it. So.
Yeah.
They make beautiful watches.
They do.
So we're going to give you a 2-minute warning to get into the race. If you want to get into the race, you know what to do. We'll also pick somebody for free at the end. And George is already in the race, but he did super chat again. Congrats, Slade. It's a real nice watch. The nitroglycerin is kicking in. Yay. We're glad George isn't dying on us.
I have extra for you, George, if you need it. I've got plenty of nitro here.
Yeah.
George is still at work. He just hit the laughing gas for a little bit.
Yeah.
But if you want to get into the race, please do. And we, like I say, we'll pick an entry at the end as well. But it's been a fun show. We built JJ's new watch collection. So JJ, you're all set. You don't even have to look at anything. Just look back on this show. It's
and
all
send
the
me your
work's
money
done for you. That's right.
Yeah.
Nate can get everything on the list for you.
Add to cart.
Add to cart. Yeah.
Don't even think about it.
But let's bring up the race here. Let me switch that. See, I'm getting better at finding all these buttons on this thing. So that's who we have so far. Ronald Douglas was one that entered on Sunday late. And so we are bringing in Ronald for this race, along with Easy E, DC Chris, Mitch, Vamal, Anteater, Brian, and George V loves IWC. See,
Yes.
It rhymes, George. It rhymes.
I'm loving this.
One other thing, Vamal had asked earlier, Nate, if you keep that watch or will keep it on a winder, because I know you have a winder. I didn't know if you were going to keep that one on there or not.
So yeah, I have several winders because of course I do. But this one does not go on a winder. Because it's a 7-day power reserve, so I will definitely it definitely won't be running down. And also, the watch that I keep on the winder on a regular basis is the Chopard LUC perpetual calendar that I have, because that one has all the friggin' pushers and it's a pain in the ass. So I keep that one programmed by letting it run. But this one doesn't need it.
We want to thank Nerd with Swag for the 99-cent super sticker. He is in the race, as you can tell. So thank you very much, sir. Who would you like to add this evening to the race? Anybody have anybody in mind who isn't already on there?
I'd like to nominate Robert Wood for taking all the abuse.
Oh,
yes.
Lord. Okay.
Here.
And I want to run right behind your horse.
Well, we'll see, hun. I know you want to live your life behind me, but I don't know. Let's see here. Let's do anybody else. Let's do somebody else for free, because I'm a panelist. I don't need to be on there for free. So, but anyway, go ahead. Recommend somebody else to me.
Let's go.
I will make a executive decision.
We had a new person that joined, right?
Yeah. And now I can't remember their name, of course. back up here and see if we can find them. Way up at the top here.
Yep.
And
oh wow!
Of
course, I can't find it.
Yeah, I can't either. Oh, nope, that's not it. Sorry.
Oops.
Oh, my.
You know what? Just since we can't find him, let's go stick Thomas Broadbent in there.
All right. Let me get back down to the bottom here so I know what I'm doing. All right. Thomas. And you know what? I'm going to also add Wristful, because he's been heavily involved in the chat all evening. So we had a request for squid. There weren't any squid, but we got octopi.
Okay.
All right.
So we got octopi ready to go. That's as close as I could get to squid. Sorry about that. They're kind of in the same family, though.
Yeah, same family.
Got everybody shuffled here, and away we go. Everybody's swimming around, all pretty much equal now, or even now.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
This is the most boring character.
I know, really. It's slow, isn't it? Ronald Douglas right now in the lead. And we know what that means. He will probably blow his ink here and go to the back.
Blow his ink.
Well,
SpongeBob.
they're octopi.
SpongeBob, look at Ronald Douglas go.
Wow, this is ponderous.
But look, it's Wristful and George V. Look at that. And I came in fourth.
Yeah, but am I right behind you?
I can't tell.
Yeah, I'm behind you somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
You touched the
Hey,
book.
congratulations, Wristful Ignorance. Tonight you are wristfully smart because you won the race.
That's right.
We want to thank everybody for being here this evening. We had a really good time. We hope you did too. And we'll be back again next Tuesday night with whom or what I don't know. But we do have several people invited to come on, so we'll see if any of them come on next week. If not, you'll be with us again, which isn't all bad, is it? You guys have a great night, and remember to wear your watch.